The Gauls, cultural settlement in Forge of Empires. The Gauls are the fourth cultural settlement in Forge of Empires, and the beta test will start soon. This video contains very early information which can still be changed significantly. The fourth cultural settlement again sets a completely new focus, so that each cultural settlement is a different experience and challenge for the player. You start with building 4 houses in a tiny village protected by a fence. Based on the new population, a fisherman can then be built to produce fish there. We then use the fish to motivate the village's people to remove the limestones from the remaining part of the village. The one who would be able to do that best is not willing to accept fish as payment, as he prefers wild boar. The new building space we use for a new diplomatic building. This is a decorative limestone. What a surprise, as we removed all limestones just before. Attention! After the purchase of an expansion, the Romans will come and ask you for a tribute. You can now pay the tribute by using the goods produced in that village, which will be fish only in the beginning, or you can fight against these Romans. But these fights are difficult because the attacking Romans use units from the Iron Age, while the Gauls only defend with Bronze Age units. Fortunately, there is a druid in the village who can produce a magic potion. This magic potion then makes the Gauls invulnerable and therefore invincible. Indeed, the druid needs ingredients to brew that magic potion, and it will be your task to fetch these ingredients. The second residential building will then be the multi-generation house. There lives a very old man with a very young woman. The added population can then be used for a second production building, the blacksmith. He produces weapons, shields, and tools. As the inhabitants ask for more and more fish with each expansion, it will soon be better to offer the goods from the blacksmith instead. This will result in more visits of the Romans. The next cultural building is then the treehouse of the bard. Namely, nobody in that village will like his music, but they all want to have a bard in that village. Now we can build another type of residential building, the hut of the chief. This can only be built once, and with the added population you can then build the new production building, the hunter. There a small guy is living who is hunting boars in the nearby forests. Each time he goes out hunting, he has a 50% chance to return successfully. In the other cases, he got caught by the Romans and returns without a boar. You can avoid such a failure by using this magic potion. The third diplomatic building is a fairground in the center of the village. The goal of the quest line is to have a huge party in the end on that fairground, which will then require the music from the bard, fish, and boar. This fourth cultural settlement follows the concept of the 3 previous settlements, but adds some completely new elements. These could be fun, especially for those who did not like the first settlements that much. I'm sure that everybody will like the new rewards. Once again, there are 2 new buildings. You will receive the first building for completing the questline, independent of how long you might need. This is the 3x3 sized limestone quarry. Once per week, it provides a random number of diamonds from the limestone sales. This quarry can be upgraded by repeating the settlement several times up to level 6. with each new level, the chance to receive a big number of diamonds instead of just a few grows. If you complete the settlement within a certain deadline, you will receive fragments of the Druid's Cauldron. It can be built by combining 15 fragments, which exactly is the reward for completing the settlement within 8 days. This tiny 1x1 production building provides one of the Gauls' magic potions for your defending army. The 5-minute production produces a potion which increases the attack strength for your city defense by 200% for 5 minutes. The 15 minutes production increases the attack strength for your city defense by 200% for 15 minutes. 1 hour production for 1 hour, and so on. Up to 1 day production increases the attack strength for your city defense by 200% for a duration of a full day. For completing the gold settlement the 2nd and the 7th time, you receive another slot for an emissary in your city hall. These emissaries then provide a daily forge point, supplies, goods, or a hero of the current age. Have fun and success! Oh, there's something else that I should mention about the gold settlement. This is published on the April Fool's Day.